gosh, I really don't want to study right now.
Me either.
What if I made a Tinder?
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Okay.
Do it.
This will be so fun.
He's cute.
Yeah. Oh, his name's Hunter. He's kind of cute.
Yeah. Click on him.
He's 21.
Yes, to ACU.
It's really cute.
Yeah. Oh, he messaged you. He just said hey.
Okay. Hey.
Give him your number.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Someone knows.
What?
What do I do?
That's super creepy. Well, I guess just wait and see if it happens again. I mean, just ignore it. It's probably just a prank or a joke.
Alright, entropy is the measure of disorder in a system. Who can tell me what enthalpy is? Y'all, this is why social media is a problem. It distracts everyone from the classroom. Phones, please.
Gosh.
Who's that?
Oh, it's just my mom. She just wanted to know what I wanted for dinner. Once a thief, always a thief. Now it's my turn. Still Whitney's Squig lunchbox. More details to come. H. What?
Okay. What video do you want to watch tonight?
What about the Notebook? I mean, that's just a classic.
Yes, I think Chloe has that. Let me go grab it real quick.
Okay.
Hey, I got it.
Hi. Okay, so actually my mom just texted me that dinner's ready, but I have to go. I will text you later, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Sorry.
What the heck? Something's been up with Kayla. Unknown. Be careful who your friends are.
Put the Squig lunchbox on the 0 mark on the Lunsford by 5 o'clock.
I have something to tell you.
What?
Remember when I told you about the H text?
Yeah.
He kept texting me, and I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry.
Well, actually, I have something to tell you too. I got a text from H the other day when you left my room after we were going to watch a movie, and it said, "Be careful who your friends are." So I think we're in
He
trouble.
threatened me. I mean, he had a picture of me, and he said if I didn't steal your Squig lunchbox, then he would spread it all over campus. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh, no!
I don't know
We
what
need to figure
to
this
do.
out. Okay, well, we should probably go report it to ACU police.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Not a secret, can you keep it? Swear this one you'll save. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. It'll show you, and I know you won't tell what I said. 'Cause two can keep a secret if one of them is dead.
If you look at what the problems with social media are, I don't necessarily think that they're specific to social media. I think they're probably always, at least in the age of like the internet, even thinking back to email, I think the issues that are present on social media now were present then. It just makes it a lot easier now. I guess it was easier back then because you didn't have to worry about the whole fake profile and padding it with pictures and everything like that. But I think it's just more common now, just more pervasive. I think social media gets. It's easier to be somebody you're not. I think the problem has always kind of been there, if you consider that a problem, which I mean, I guess I do. But just with the advance of social media and all those different things, it just makes it easier to kind of put out there whatever image you want people to see. Be cautious about the issue that you do, or the image that you do put out there about yourself. I'm not saying you should include things that are dishonest, but there are things about yourself that you might do that you probably don't want to put on social media. I always tell people, I've helped people in the interview process, and we just, I'm on the board of a nonprofit. We just found an executive director. Of course, the first thing we do is go and look at social media. I don't think that's wrong. I don't apologize for it. And what I tell students a lot of times, and just everybody, not just students, be careful about the pictures you put on. I think, there's probably some issues of people representing images that they're not, but also on the other end of the spectrum, there's got to be a happy medium somewhere. Just knowing what to put out there. Not too much of who you really are necessarily, and not too much of who you're really not. And I guess I came to ACU, right as I think Twitter kind of hit it big, and so Facebook was kind of the main one, and so I started denying all these students, just out of habit, and they were kind of giving me a hard time about it. And so now I'm on the other end. If a student asks me, I have to be their friend. It's just my policy, and I won't ever delete you. That's kind of my role, I think, as a teacher. And I know a lot of faculty who won't do that. I don't have any problem with it. I don't have anything to hide. And there's other things that kind of get into some situations where I'm ethically obligated to do something about it, and I hate that. Like students that we have in their internships or senior year, if I see them saying something unethical about clients that they've worked with, I have to deal with that professionally, and that's kind of a bummer. Because it is, it's their business, but when they start bringing in social work and ACU and clients into it, it kind of blurs that professional personal line. So that's the biggest issue I've seen with it. Because a lot of times I think educators really pull away from any kind of social media. I don't buy into really traditional lecture-based teaching. I always try to think, what's the best way to educate students? What's the best way to help them learn content? And I have to look at what they're involved in. And so a lot of my research is actually involved in using social media to enhance learning. All of my classes, I use some form of social media in there. In my intro classes, they have to be on Facebook. And I have students like, I don't want to be on Facebook. So, sorry, you're in my class, you have to be on Facebook. And so we use that a lot. I'm using Twitter right now with Olive Cornerstone, just doing things like that. Next year, I'm working on a grant with a guy from Austin to use social media to help increase first-generation college students' sense of community on campus. So I do think that there's a lot of power in social media because that's what students are pretty familiar with. That's what they're already involved in, and so I don't need to recreate the wheel. If you're looking at increasing sense of community with students, you have to look at the communities that they're already involved in, and don't try to create something else and force them into it. Try to integrate the community. Try to get into the communities they're already in and integrate learning into that somehow. So I'm always trying to look at ways to do that. Some are successful, some are not successful. But that's why I think we have to go in education. Professors gripe about it all the time. Oh, it's so distracting in class. It's something I've said before, which is not really popular to other professors. I say usually if students can be on, whether it's texting, Snapchat, Facebook, you can, whatever it is in class, if they can do that and make an A in your class, that's your fault, not theirs. So find ways to engage them. And if you're using what they're already involved in, they're less likely to be distracted by it. Less likely, not impossible.